Hello everyone, this is ENDTIMES 4565, and I just have a emergency report that's not being noted in the mainstream media, and I have it right here, and really it's unbelievable, and you don't know about it because they're not talking about it. However, just a while ago on my television, there was a quick segment about it. So I'm wondering if they're going to spill the beans today, but I don't think they're going to give you all the information. You don't know about this, but here it is. Hundreds of U.S. tanks arrive in Europe to support NATO anti-Russian buildup. That's what it is. That's what it's for. We're involved. We're heavily involved. Okay, as we reported yesterday, as this is from Drudge, I guess. As we reported yesterday, Lithuania confirmed the presence of U.S. Special Forces inside its territory. Starting the deployment's purpose is to train local forces and act as a deterrent against Russian aggression. Supposedly, the move is in response to an escalation by Vladimir Putin, who has been deploying nuke-ready missiles in the Russian province of Kaliningrad, located in the heart of Central Europe. This move has prompted the neighboring Baltic states to become highly concerned about Russian military activity. Furthermore, sometime during the spring of 2017, NATO is expected to send battalions of 800 to 1,200 troops to each of the Baltic states and Poland. The mainstream media has even dubbed NATO's recent buildup of the alliance's biggest military buildup on Russia's borders since the Cold War. Even Great Britain will be sending fighter jets as well as troops to Romania in order to counter Russia in the region. Ladies and gentlemen, here's what you need to know. Meanwhile, as part of the latest conventional arms race on Friday, hundreds of U.S. tanks, trucks, and other military equipment arrived by ship in Germany to be transported by rail and road to Eastern Europe as part of a NATO buildup that has drawn Russia's eye. According to Reuters, 2 shiploads arrived in northern port of Bernhaven, and a third was due in a few days, bringing the fleets of tracked and wheeled vehicles for use around 4,000 U.S. troops being deployed for exercises in NATO states near Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a picture of the tanks on their way. We have hundreds of pieces of equipment moved to Russia. Now, I want you to know that this brigade of NATO and the United States is very big news. As a matter of fact, the United States current administration seems to be ignoring the fact that this is happening. They're ignoring the fact that Russia is aggravated by this situation. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me closely. Today, Obama's people and his administration, through NATO, ladies and gentlemen, made an announcement today. And that announcement was, ladies and gentlemen, that the buildup of all the forces in the Poland area and on Russia's borders will be consolidated on January the 20th, 2017. That means they're saying that all of the massing of equipment and troops will be done, ready and prepared for action on the 20th. Why would anybody do such a thing, make such an announcement, unless they were planning to make a move? Ladies and gentlemen, if this happens on January the 19th or the 20th, this would be a major skirmish in this area of Russia, ladies and gentlemen, and therein lies the rub, that it could present a situation for Hussein Obama to administer a martial law because of an international emergency incident, and would be able to halt everything that's happening right now. Why would they say prepared and ready on the 20th, ladies and gentlemen? What is he doing? What is his plan? Are they really that mad? Are they really that mad? And I don't mean angry, I mean mad, ladies and gentlemen, that they would do such a thing to President-elect Trump. And it doesn't matter if it's Trump, any president who's about to enter in. This is a travesty, ladies and gentlemen. It's a well-laid plan. Obama is trying to cement some kind of history so that his names can be in the books before the Republican administration breaks out the eraser and erases the blackboard of all of his chalk-lated rules that can be erased with an eraser. His rules not chiseled and granted as law, ladies and gentlemen, but written in chalk on a blackboard that mean nothing. So, with that rant being said, you better be ready. I'm preparing a preparedness video. I hope I will have time to get it out. Ladies and gentlemen, stay prepared. 10 days away. I told you. Don't be so excited. In November, I told you. Don't be so excited, because we have to make it to January the 20th and 21st before poop hits the fan. Ladies and gentlemen, a clever trick. He's building a clever trick. You better be ready. You can't stop it. Nobody can. Only Trump can stop it. He should come out now. He should come out in the public on every media and make a statement. He should tweet it and say, Hussein Obama, please sit down and shut up. He should go play golf. He should go fishing. He really should go back to Hawaii. He should go back to Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen. But he's not. There is the report. Be ready. Prepared. You have to have a little food. You have to have water, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going to happen, but something is breaking. Is it possible that the earth, in conjunction with the people and the madness of the people, is it possible that these two episodes will combine together to make some sort of a worldwide incident? This is the most pressured time the United States has ever been in. You better pray and be ready. But the mainstream media is not reporting the buildup in Poland. You don't even know about it. You need to Google it, ladies and gentlemen. Get up to speed by yourself, because mainstream media ain't doing it. Get ready. Get ready, get ready. Time is running out. This has been another prophetic report from End Times 4565.